Swole Benji here. Today we're going to together find out what the best gathering ganking set in the game is that is extremely cheap and will kill an overweight player or a gatherer that may not be overweight very quickly. I have a random assortment of gear here that we're going to be testing on our test dummy, which is a 3,225 health mob, which is slightly less armored than a gatherer will be, but we're using poison potions, we're going to be using the beef stew, and if you've seen Big Lips McGee's latest video, at least latest video at the time of me recording, which is he did these wacky challenges where he killed a gatherer with a demolition hammer. And here's the cool thing about that video. I learned by watching his video that the Spectre shoes, which allow you to move while invisible, will allow you to basically walk right on top of a gatherer and then immediately fight them. So here's how it works. By the time I press F and walk, like right now, the player in question would be off screen and they couldn't see my nameplate. But if I do this, I am now invisible and I should be able to get right next to them when the bar reaches the halfway point, so about now, and then I would open on them and then fight them. And that's how this build, or how this mishmash of builds is going to work, and we're going to find out today, together, all in one take, what the best possible gear setup is to take out the other player. And I hope you enjoy, because this is how I do my research, and I know you guys could be like, well, why don't you just make the video when you figure it out and tell us? Well, no, I want to show you the process. Alright, so I want to make sure, I don't need full mana because I'm at maximum spec. So what I'm going to do is, once I find the winner, I'm going to de-level the heck out of it and see how much spec you actually need in 4.1 to make the kill, essentially. So first, we're going to fight it with Frost Staff, because Frost Staff had really high DPS. I should have got a Fire Staff, too. I'll have to go back to town and get one of those, but we're going to try it with Frost Staff for now. And let's see how we do. So I'm going to activate... Actually, I'm going to put on Scholar Robe for Frost Staff. Scholar Robe, Mage Cowl, you have to have the Spectre Shoes. That's a... I couldn't get anything lower than tier 6 on the test realm, so technically you'll have under 300 mana for this. But anyway, let's get started. I'm going to activate the helmet, and then I'm going to go invisible, and now I'm going towards my gank target. I have my stew active, so at this point, I'm going to target him and press poisons, and then I'm just going to start spamming, boom, 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 hit him with the thing because he's trying to run away, and that's a dead player. That is an absolutely dead gatherer. That would kill insanely fast. That was extremely fast. I need to actually record these separately so that I can get the proper timing down, so... Alright, and here we go with the Frost Staff test. So we're going to activate helmet, boots. Now we're going towards our target. And we don't want to activate armor until we're right next to him, but we need to hit him with the poison potion first. So that's F1, F1R, and then we hit him with Qs, hit him with an E, and we have our cast speed double buffed, and we just spam Q, and that's a dead player. That is an absolute dead player, and that took less than 20 seconds. Alright, this is the Fire Staff test. I did not activate my helmet. Too late. Can't always do it perfectly, so... This is looking promising, though. That was 17 seconds. That was 17 seconds, and I even messed up the order of operations. Alright, Boltcaster test. Let's see how we do with Boltcasters. We're gonna W and then E him. Or I can QQQ. That's a little slow. That's death in 16 seconds, so that's really good. It's also tier 6. So I couldn't get anything lower than tier 6, but I can craft tier 6 on the live realms. Works for me. Boltcasters again. This time with a Scholar Robe, because the Druid Robe wore out before I could even actually use it. But this doubles the W spell, so we can just immediately blast into that. That's death. That's immediate. That's 12 seconds. That is 12 seconds. That's a record. One-handed dagger test. That was 14 seconds. Not as fast as boltcasters. Crossbow test. I have high hopes for this one. Very high hopes. Well, that's 13 seconds as well. And it's cheaper than boltcasters. Bow test. Our armor doesn't really do anything for us here, but let's see how long this takes. Alright, so it's slower than crossbows, but it's pretty damn fast at 15 seconds. Pretty damn good for a 4.1. Flat 6 would be faster. Bow with hunter jacket this time. And we're about to gank, and potion, armor, and then left click. That seems a little faster. 13, 14... Okay, so that's death, and it's still 15 seconds. Dagger pair test. Let's see if we, can we even get there in time? Okay, that's a good amount. That's death. And that killed him and technically died. If you don't count the dot, it's like 12 seconds, 11 seconds? That's pretty good. Black Hands test. Alright, here we go. Feeling good about this one too. Let's see. Okay, that's not quite death. Not quite. You can't really follow... Well, oh, with the potion dot, that's pretty much death. It's a slower death, though. Alright, this is a claws test. I have even more faith in claws than I do the dagger pair or the black hands. Let's see how it does. Pretty sure that would kill him. Maybe? Maybe? Yeah, that'll definitely kill him. It takes longer, though. And the longer you take to kill someone, the sooner a blue can ride up and take your loot. Alright, crossbow without the mage cowl. The mage cowl had a huge amount of damage, so I'm going to see how much we can do without it. Because I don't have a max mage cowl, and you probably don't either. Like, that's a lot of damage. Okay? That will kill a player. That will kill a gatherer, straight up. And that didn't take any time at all. Now, I'm going to calculate how low of spec can I go with this crossbow build to still kill it. Alright, so I've taken the spec down by 50, which lowers the item power by 100. So this, if I was at maximum spec crossbows, is as if I had max spec, I could use flat 4 to have the same item power. So let's see how we do with that. So we're just going to stealth. And we're walking next to our victim, our gatherer here, gathering ore or fiber, something like that. Hit him with a poison potion, hit the armor, hit the W, hit the E, and press Q, and then watch him die. And yeah, they had about 150 extra health. So from that, we can conclude, I think it was about 100. It's like 140, 150 health per 100 item power. Alright, now for this test, I have moved every specialization down to 1, every mastery down to 1. So this is like having a brand new character on a brand new account, except I had to have mastery at 30 for the shoes because I can't wear the shoes without 30 mastery. And we're putting the poison back on. It's all level 1 now. The item power, look at this, it's 803. It's very low. This is a brand new character. Their item power, their item level. So let's see how we do. We're going to activate the same combo and see if we can still kill this pseudo player, right? So if we even have the mana to do it, right? Because I don't know if we will. Okay, as you can see, it has 700, 640, 584, 525. So that's pretty damn good. If you can get another Q spell off, which, well, without the levels, it's locked, obviously, but you only need level 3 or 4, and I died, because I don't have any item power. Oh, wow. So, I think the crossbow is the winner here. I think the crossbow is the clear winner for this invisible ganking meme setup we got going here. But before we move forward in the next stage of testing, we're going to test boltcasters. It's at 30 mastery, but 1 spec. The item power is higher because it's flat 6. I couldn't get anything lower, but that's okay. I can figure the math out on how much damage we would or wouldn't do. And flat 6 isn't that expensive anyway, at least not for me. So we're going to test this. So there we go with the helmet, still 1 spec, the boots. See if we even have the mana. I don't even know if this will have the mana or not. I didn't use the armor, but that's okay. I would normally use the armor. And that does a little bit more damage than crossbow, but not as fast. It does slightly more, but it's slower. And it still kills the player. So if you're a crossbow main like me, it doesn't matter. Whichever you have on hand will absolutely work. Okay, we're going to go after that guy, that majestic guy. He's to our left. This should be very easy to do. I can hear him with his bow and his armor poison. Should be able to get him. No probs. Here we go. I'm excited. I'm hype. Oh, he mounted up really fast. Well, I got his mount, but I ain't getting him. He's running. He's gone. And I have no mana left. Dude, that guy was so fast. He didn't even skip. Why did he had ESP, dude? That guy had to have ESP. There we go. We got a target just north of us. Feeling good about this one. Oh, he's so low. Yes, please. This is mine. He's AFK! That doesn't count. Boop! Guess I'll kill these doggos. Wow, that's stupid unlucky. He like comes back from his keyboard and I'm just here to take his loot. Let's see what he's got. Could be something good. He's got a stupid number name, so he's probably not even a real player. Well, not quite the clip I wanted. Whoa, that guy is... What the fuck is he... Oh, is he actually fishing? Dude, he has no gear at all. That guy has no fucking gear. Well, perfect target for my experiment. Freaking guy that... He's fishing, but he has tier 2 on, so fuck it. He's gonna die for that. I'm gonna kill him just for the principle of it. I'm not even gonna bother to eat my stew or whatever. He's even still there. He's not. He's not fucking there. Alright, well now we just go back to town and put our stuff in the bank and then unflag and shoot ourselves so we can be unflagged. So here's what you do if you flag up on somebody. You just put your stuff in the bank. And because this flag lasts 13 minutes, you just type suicide. And now you're completely unflagged from that. And you can just unflag, and there you go. You guys tinky as fuck. Plate. Bait. Hard bait. That's free money, though. Oh, you need someone to hold them down. Yo, that's free money, man. And this is my fate. Did they lose them? Don't tell me they lost them. Yo. Yo. Yoink. So we'll pick on this guy. I'm just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Or something. I don't know what that means. There. He's fighting a mob. And we're gonna go ahead and flag up and get this guy. He might already be gone. Oh, he's right there. All we gotta do is throw poison at him. Yo, I don't have my fucking shit up. Yo, we did it! Yes, there we go. Take his loot. Yoink, 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 yoink. There we go. We did it, guys. And now, all we have to do is sit inside the little cave here for 3 to 2 minutes, and then we can run back in town, and we didn't really get much. Like, I mean, what? I've been at this for 2 hours, and I've got 2 kills, okay? He didn't really have much on him, because he's not really in gathering gear. And then the AFK guy, he didn't have much either. The 4-3 boots, fucking trashed. It's whatever, man. I mean, hey, you know, we killed the red, and then we killed a semi-newbie gatherer, and we got 65,000. So we got our kit back. But I've been at this 2 hours, so I don't think it's worth it. Alright, well, I've been at this way too long. This video has taken a lot of time. I have been roaming red zones for quite some time now. It's been like 2 hours. I also spent a lot of time explaining things. So I'm going to use the bubble from the dungeon to make it to Caerleon, and I'm going to offload the loot. And of course, the stuff I bought from Bridgewatch will sell for more at Caerleon. So if you want to do this, just take a world tour, start at Bridgewatch or wherever your starting city is, then make your way to Caerleon. And if you see a gatherer along the way, just park off his screen, flag up, stealth up next to him, and then shoot him a couple times, gangster style. And there you go. That's all you have to do, and you can get some free gatherer loot. Most of the time, though, the time spent trying to kill these gatherers and find them and hunt them down, it's not really worth it, because you could just run dungeons and make more money that way, or you can just look at my faction PvP video, put your specs into a catch gear set, and do dungeon hearts. Anyway, I'm Soul Benji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Make sure you return your shopping carts, and I will see you in the next one. Also, if you operate outside of Caerleon, the gear that you gank sells for more. There's more newbies around. It's easier to get to town and use the suicide method to unflag. It's just easier all around, so take care, lads.